gone around thinking of myself as Lincoln-esque. I have no idea what the hell my method is, actor. I read the script over and over again, and I threw myself into the script, and I threw myself, figuratively speaking, into the arms of Erik Jendresen, the head writer, who is a Lincoln fanatic. He's a walking, breathing Lincoln encyclopedia.
We shot in Richmond, and so many films about Lincoln, and some about the assassination, have been shot in Richmond. So there was a crew there, a local crew, and some local cast, who have, the award winner, as he put it, he's killed Lincoln 6 times. He was in the prop department, I think. The spirit on the set was unlike any I've ever experienced. And that's why we were able to do it in 15 days.
I actually sat in Lewis Powell's chair today and got to look on the dock at the courtroom that Lewis Powell looked at, 150 years ago.
I love reinventing the past, because you have a completely different world to create to the world that we're living in now. So everything has to be invented, and also the Civil War took place at the beginnings of black and white photography, the beginnings of photography itself. So we have photographic references to the faces, to what they were wearing, to the contexts, which for a director is a blessing, because you have all that research to draw from.
What's Lincoln feeling like now? What is he doing now? What's he thinking now?
We were trying to create a new paradigm with this thing. Rather than a bunch of talking heads and historians and sort of vague recreation in the background, or a feature film that has to take liberties with the truth, we were trying to create a hybrid. And we needed not just a narrator, but a dedicated storyteller who was looking straight down the lens of the camera and was emotionally invested, and as though they were sitting there watching it with you. And the only person I would have asked was Tom. And I asked him, and all he said was yes. So his enthusiasm for attempting to tell true historical events with this medium, with cinema, with television and film, knows no bounds. He's really dedicated. And he's also a direct descendant of Abraham Lincoln. Through Nancy Hanks was Lincoln's mother. And so Tom is actually, I think, 4th cousin, 3 generations removed from Abraham Lincoln.
I think as an outsider, I have something to offer in that, I don't live in America. I didn't grow up with the same education that everybody had here. So I think I have a fresh view. Bill O'Reilly really did kind of hit it on the head in terms of creating a countdown to the assassination itself, and it reads like a film, So I was very excited about that.
The night, which was through the night that we shot the assassination itself, was a pretty heady and profound experience. Everybody took it very, very seriously.
Lewis Powell was incredibly young to have his role as well. He was only 21 when he was hanged, and he had already been captured as a prisoner of war, fought with Mosby's raiders, and it conspired with one of the most infamous villains of all time.
It's something about putting an actor in a period costume. And I think even for actors, I don't know whether they would say the same thing themselves, but I feel that as soon as they're costumed, they're already acting. And it's an easier route in to find their character.
I had the most interesting encounter last weekend before last. I was in San Diego. I met some lads in a bar. They were Navy SEALs, SEAL Team 1. They're stationed in San Diego. And that one of the SEALs guys said to me, you won't believe this, but I am a Navy SEAL because of you and the Rocketeer. And I was like, what? You must be exaggerating. He said, absolutely not. I watched that movie when I was 8 years old, and I can say categorically it is the reason I'm a Navy SEAL. I was like, what does the Rocketeer have to do with being a Navy SEAL? But it was just the idea of being heroic and doing something, and no, I don't have that home. I don't keep stuff.